Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, bringing you another episode of StudTech. And we're here in Scotford working on our furniture shop, where we're going to work on the interior and add all the furniture making machines. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Scotford, where we've been making this super awesome Wild West themed fort here. And we have all sorts of progress to show for it now. We have our house. We've got our blacksmith walls and towers and gates and all sorts of other great stuff. But in our last episode, we put together our carpenter shop. So this is where our carpenters go and build all the furniture and all sorts of other great stuff. So within the interior here, we are going to build, all the different things that are necessary to build all the Ye Gamol Chattels mod furniture pieces. And of course, within these doors, we're going to have our with almost a Bibliocraft, but that's not what we need. We need our Decocraft. So this is where the Decocraft stuff's going to be all assembled and ready to go. But before we get to that today, we've got to fly on over here to our Scar's Cabinet headquarters and start working. So we have quite a few things to craft. So let's get right into it. So first thing we've been kind of getting together here is just some basic lockers, which are, could be any types of wood, and then of course trapdoors in the center. So I just want to make a couple of those bad boys. There we go. And I'm just going to set those guys off to the side for a minute. All right. So what we're going to be doing with this is we're going to be taking these lockers, and for the locker, how we're going to get this assembled is we're going to place the locker in the center like that. And then we're going to take our iron ingots and we're going to go like this, boom, bada, bam, and there we go. Looking good. Looking good. All right. And then we're going to take these guys and put them on either side. And that's going to give us reinforced iron lockers, which these are super cool. So once we get a little bit farther into the project, you guys will get a really good sense of kind of what we're going to do with these. So I think that's probably fine. I think that's probably a good start to our lockers. So that we'll just put those guys aside. So now we've got that all settled and ready to go. What we're going to be working on now is getting some table presses made. So what I'm going to need is just a little bit more wood. Okay. So a table press is part of the Ye Gamol Chattels mod, and this will allow us to make different pieces of furniture, which I'm super excited for. So I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to place that in the center, and there we go. The Ye Gamol Chattels table press has been assembled. Wonderful. And we only need one of those bad boys, so we have cleared that hurdle, and now what we need is a saw bench. So we're just going to make a couple sticks here real quick. There we go. Get that all assembled and ready to rock. All right. So then I am going to place the sticks on this side, and I'm going to place my little iron there, and I'm going to take that, and boom, as you can see, we have ourselves a saw bench all assembled and ready to go. Awesome. Very, very cool. All right, so we've got that all assembled and ready to rock. Also, one thing you might notice, I've also made some, some bookshelves, so I'm going to take that for now. We have quite a few more things to assemble and prepare, but I kind of want to get just a start on what we've got so far. So we're going to take our saw bench, we're going to place it right there. So this thing is super cool, and look at this. There's even some particles have fallen on the ground. So once we get a little bit farther in, we will kind of show you guys how that all kind of goes together. So one thing we're going to do over here, we're just going to go boom and bam, claw that out of there. Take that. There we go. And then let's see. I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like that. So see how that kind of connects so that we get a full reinforced locker. And then we're going to jazz this up with some nice designs to make it blend a little bit better with the scenery. So I think that is going to look pretty good. Okay. And then we're going to move over here and we're going to put our, oh my, that's not where I want it. I want it to be right here. Come on, you silly. There you go. So I want that to be right in the center there. And then I'm going to put some fancy bookshelves and crafting benches on either side, which will look really cool. We haven't assembled those yet, but we definitely will soon. All right. So next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take, of course, the Bibliocraft bookshelves or shelving units, but we're also using the special edition Biomes of Plenty Sacred Oak. This is really, really, these things have been getting me since the good old Hexit days where I've been putting the things in the wrong shelves, but you can just shift click and let that work out so it doesn't do that. All right, so we're going to put that right there, and then we're going to sneak that last piece up there. So this will be a great place to put our tools and just extra supplies. And yeah, we're getting a good start on our interior. Really excited about the interior and all the possibilities these machines will allow us to do. And yeah, so give me 1 second here. Let me kind of catch my breath, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. So we're in the process of making a new crafting station. So the crafting station is this here. So this is the recipe. So we need some stone chiseled bricks. We also need some pistons, which I've just constructed, and then some storage crates. And let me get a quick recipe on that. So it's just sticks and planks. So let me throw that together real quick. There we go. Get that all assembled and ready to rock. There we go. This is super fun today, trying to put all these different and unique different crafting stations together and saw benches and all sorts of other good stuff. There we go. And I'm just making quite a few of these just so we have some extras for other things that we may need. All right, then we put that down there, and then let's just check that recipe. Okay, we need these stone bricks. So let me grab out a stack of you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Grab that out, put that in here, and we are nearing completion. There we go, put that on there. And then what is our final item? Oh, just some wood planks. Now we can take care of that pretty darn quick. There we go, put those down, and then let's fly on over here, and I'll show you where I want to place these. I think they'll look pretty good over here. So let's jump on over here, and I'll give you kind of a better idea of how these things actually work. Now, like we talked about before, we want to take some of these panels and kind of incorporate them into the design. But look at this. This allows us to put extra storage in these little boxes here while we're crafting up in these windows. So, we put our, recipes in here, and then, oh, look, I need an extra plank, or I need a piece of wood that was in here. We can stick it up there. You can kind of see how that works, and that's pretty cool. I really like that. Those are awesome. Now, they are a bit expensive, of course, as you noticed, to build, but I also think they're pretty darn awesome. So we are really getting along here. We've gotten quite a bit of progress. So next thing we need to work on is our fancy workbench. So our fancy workbench is something like this. So we take out our feathers and our ink sac. There we go. We're gonna put our crafting bench up there. And then we need another device, and I think it is a bookshelf. All right, so we'll put our bookshelf there. Wonderful. And then let's see, crafting bench, bookshelf. Okay, so let's go into Bibliocraft. All right, let's jump over here, and then these bookshelves recipe. All right, that's simple enough. Simple enough. As long as we have the wood, that's the only key there, my friends. That is the only key. There we go. Wonderful. And then we're just gonna run these pieces across here. Awesome. And then we'll cut that out. There we go. Wonderful. All right, and then we'll stick that in there. All right, and then we'll place that in there. And now we have ourselves an oak fancy workbench, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna take those two now, and we're going to place that over here. So a lot of resources and a lot of different intricate little pieces here. And I think I'm just gonna go with one and then maybe do another one in that interior. But as you can see, that's gonna look pretty cool. Now for this one, we can put different books in these little sections right here. And then they actually show up in that little niche right there, which is super cool. That is pretty darn awesome. So fly back on over here, and then let's get out our, let's see, Decocraft. There's my Decocraft. Oh, come back here, Decocraft. Come back. There you go. Okay, so we just need to get one of those, and we just need one more view, and then of course one green one. Nice. And then we need a crafting bench, and I think we've got plenty of crafting benches. So let me grab out one of those. There we go. And let me clean out this crafting bench over here. Beautiful. And then I think green, blue, and red, I think. Hold on. I think it's actually like that. There it is. And this is the new Decocraft crafting bench, and this allows us to make all of the Decocraft items. We just have to use this particular recipe now. It's Decocraft 2 now, by the way. There we go. And then we'll just sneak on inside here. I'm gonna place that right here. Wonderful. And then on this side over here, this is where we're going to put some additional lockers, I think. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this out like so, and I'm going to go like that, and this will give us lots and lots of storage for all of our different Decocraft stuff, okay? So let's grab out our micro black bag. There we go, looking good. And then we're going to grab out a stack of these guys, and then I was hoping to get some panels, but we can always make some more of our own, so let's do that right now. There we go. And always do the opposite, of course. The dyslexia just comes out one time after another. There we go. Put those along there, looking good. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them like this. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to go with these guys for now. And this will just look kind of like a nice workbench that goes along this wall here. And then if I can get it into the right orientation, put those bad boys along there. And I think that'll look pretty good. We'll stick those along there. And then this interior is really coming together. See how we just did this little, just a little bit of detail on top of there. That really made those kind of feel at home in here. They weren't just sticking out of the floor. They feel more a part of the space. Okay, and then let's go into this bag here, and let's grab out our wood planks out of here. And then I'm just going to find where I can attach them. I'm going to attach them there, and I'm going to attach them there, and I'm going to sneak on over here and do that along there. And see how this all slowly but surely kind of blends together now that we have these kind of incorporated into the design. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. That is starting to come out really nice. So now we just need to work a little bit on landscaping. So give me one more second here and I'll be right back. What on earth is that zombie wearing? Is that a Lego head from Lego Worlds, is it? I see. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh man, that's great. And welcome back. And we're here working again on our exterior of the furniture shop here, looking super fancy now. So we're just trying to get some of the detail work here for the pathway leading up to the actual building here. So we're just trying to get a little extra detail planted in here. We're just going to do a bit of landscaping. This area over here, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I think we'll do some of this stuff on an actual live stream. I think we'll try to incorporate some more exterior elements like some wood. You know, we could do some wood planks all lined up across here, of course, because it's a furniture shop. And once we do get some of the actual like furniture stuff done, maybe we can even, you know, display it outside. I think that might be really cool too. But yeah, this shop was definitely pretty cool and fun to put together. So definitely let me know how you guys liked it. There we go. And then we're just going to do a bit of landscaping on this side. And then I have a few more things to do on the interior. But other than that, there we go. And I don't have a ton of flowers right now. So I'm kind of like sparse on what I have. But I think just that is starting to actually come together. And I can take what I knocked out a second ago and place that back down like so. But yeah, it's starting to definitely look better. And isn't this always true? When we finally get to landscaping, we're able to add a little bit of landscaping around the particular building. It really does make it look a lot better. It really makes all of the things come together. Now, I did add some drying racks on the sides of here. That will allow us just to, you know, place a tool here or there, because we will need quite a few different tools for the Ye Gamol Chattels mod. And yeah, so we got that all set up. And there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little build here where we put together this fun little furniture shop here, and all the fun things we're actually going to be able to build out of this thing soon is going to blow your mind. We're going to need sandpaper and linseed oil and all sorts of other great stuff to make some pretty cool pieces of furniture with these two devices. And of course the Decocraft section in there and Decocraft. So we got that all ready to go. And soon we'll be able to finally furnish the interior of our super awesome house that we've been putting together. So yeah, that's our next stop, is starting to work on the interior. So until next time, my friends, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Things, or should we keep it more in that vanilla range? Because I feel like is this a little cheaty? I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, it's craftable, so it's like a craftable recipe within the mods and stuff. So I don't know. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. I need to remove that. Oh, I'm just out of blocks. Never mind. So let me know, yes or no on the flying in videos. I think it might